What's up, folks? Well Dressed Gem here, and despite my channel being filled with a lot of anime and video game stuff, I do enjoy myself some American football. So seeing this schedule release for the Los Angeles Chargers kind of made me giggle, and I love how every scene just has a reference, whether it's subtle or not. So, I decided to go through and see how many references I could find. So, let's get started. First things first, the song is Dream Within a Dream by Hideyuki Asada, which the instrumental was once used for former WWE superstar Ho-Ho Loon. To my knowledge at the time of this recording, this song was not used for any anime prior. But we open up this anime opening with a parody of the Demon Slayer logo. In katakana, that reads Rosanzaruzu Chajazu, or Los Angeles Chargers. The next shot is of the four major quarterbacks of the AFC West. Russell Wilson of the Broncos, Derek Carr of the Raiders, Justin Herbert of the eponymous Chargers, and Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs. Next three shots show three major players as their anime counterparts with their names in katakana also. We have quarterback Justin Herbert, linebacker Khalil Mack, and strong safety Derwin James. And ending our cast lineup with coach Brandon Staley, who is referencing Hinata from Haikyuu as he closes his fist. Also note that in the background the play counter says 4, meaning it's fourth down, obviously. And Coach Staley is known for going for it on fourth down, succeeding 22 out of 34 times, finishing with a 64.7% success rate last season. Alrighty, now let's get to the fun part, the week-by-week basis. Starting with week 1, we have a very obvious reference with the Raiders logo being the Straw Hats logo from One Piece, but a subtle reference on the flagpole and on the bow of the ship. Family, trust, respect. Seems to be a creed of some sort. But if you abbreviate that, you get FTR, which really translates to Fuck the Raiders. And it shows a shot of our Raiders cosplaying as One Piece characters. Specifically, from left to right, we got Derek Carr as Zoro, Max Crosby as Sanji but with an eye patch in reference to the logo itself, and Hunter Renfro as Monkey D. Luffy. Don't know who that is in the background, but note that our Usopp cosplayer has Black Hole on his chest, referencing the name of the Raiders' home stadium. Week 2, against the Chargers, we have two Gundam-looking mechs with the Chargers and Chiefs' colors. The Chargers one having 10, and the Chiefs having 15, referencing Herbert and Mahomes respectively. I don't have anything to really confirm it, but it looks like they're referencing G Gundam, when Domon and Master Asia reunite for the first time. And they even do a similar pose to when they recreate the scene in Dynasty Warriors Gundam. And in week 3, we have a lone Jaguar here in the Beastar style, sitting there alone, which is a reference to Urban Meyer's late-night escapades. But look at the TVs. That's definitely a reference to Phillip Rivers when he was on the Chargers doing this play to the Jags.
90-yard touchdown! 90-yard touchdown!
Hey, yo, is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference? With a Texan player pointing similarly to Jotaro Kujo in his stand appearing, but is confused and doesn't know what to do. And not so much of a subtle one here. Week 5, what is redacted here when they bring up the Browns? The fact that the Browns had recently signed the controversial Deshaun Watson. Not gonna say any more on that subject, but look below the redacted text. That reads in katakana and hiragana, Cleveland wa sumaranai, which translates to Cleveland is boring. Moving on to week 6, this is a reference to Shigeki no Soma, or Food Wars, with Russ putting on the headband, saying that we gotta let Russ cook. Speaking personally, this guy was my QB last year in fantasy, and his cooking got me food poisoning. But written on his jersey is Mr. Unlimited, referencing an old video from 2018 where Russell Wilson calls himself Mr. Unlimited. And now, week 7, against the Seahawks. A lot of big swings is placed here, with several gravestones making fun of different moments in Seattle sports history. Super Bowl 49 goal line plays, referencing them not running the ball at the 1-yard line, causing an interception and the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. The Legion of Boom, one of the most elite defenses at the time that led them to 2 back-to-back Super Bowls, with 1 win and 1 loss due to the aforementioned offensive hiccup. The 2001 Seattle Mariners is a reference to the last time the MLB team ever made it to the playoffs. And I'm not too sure what the top left and top middle ones references are, so if you can figure them out, let me know in the comments. Week 8, referencing Aang from Avatar, meditating for their bye week. Another massive swing here at the Atlanta Falcons. A Falcon slams into a Waffle House and it breaks the W, which means they're taking the W from the Falcons. And when you take away the W from Waffle, you get AFFLE, pronounced as awful. And of course the special, 28% off 3 waffles or more, referencing the fact that the Falcons blew a 28-3 lead in Super Bowl 51 to the Patriots. Week 10, we have the Niners versus the Chargers with the Bosa brothers ready to face off on top of giant bears akin to the Naruto art style. I like the detail of their headbands having their respective team's logo on it too. Week 11, again we're back to the mechs, but it shows inside where on the Mahomes sides we have Chiefs coach Andy Reid looking like Otakawa from Odd Taxi with a cheeseburger because, you know, he's a big man. With Coach Staley ready to go for it again, hitting that button, referencing his tendency to go for it on 4th down. In between that, we have Mike Williams going for a clutch catch, which at first I thought was a reference to Ice Shield 21, you know, an actual football anime. But a friend pointed out to me that he's actually referencing Deku using One for All full cowling with the electricity in his arms. I feel like there's a hidden reference here or I'm overthinking this, but I don't know if there's anything between the two social media teams quickly trying to text. Next we have Austin Eckler playing the guitar and JC Jackson with a really weird running animation. Week 12 is a reference to a phallic symbol. When the Cardinals beat the Bears, they posted a picture similar to that. It's apparently not what you think it is. It's supposed to be an L, but we kind of know what it is. But we have Kyler Murray here doing the disgusted Tanjiro meme. Week 13, back to the Raiders, but now there's a ship in a bottle in a dumpster, you know, saying that they're trash. And it's next to something that says AB's discarded helmets, referencing one of Antonio Brown's many outbursts. This one pertaining about his specific brand of helmets, and also there's Chucky there in the same dumpster. Week 14, I'm not sure if this is referencing anything, but all I know is that the Chargers are riding the Dolphins, so yeah, there you go. Week 15, we have King Derrick Henry as the Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan, with Bolt Up being written on the wall, along with AJ was here, which is making fun of the fact that AJ Brown was on the team last season and is now on the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 16, we have the Colts who I believe is Pat McAfee, operating a literal QB carousel, making fun of them not having a consistent quarterback the last few seasons. Referencing the order of those horses are Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers, and Jacoby Brissett. Week 17 has the Rams burning all of their draft picks due to the vast amount of trading they did for said draft picks in the last few seasons, and of course making fun of how they covered the Hollywood sign with Rams House before last year's Super Bowl. Yes, it looked that bad in real life. Week 18, again showing our chef, Russell Wilson, ready to cook, but it shows the Mile High Stadium on fire, which actually did happen. Afterwards, it shows Justin Herbert growing up from child to college to adult. And it shows the last scene, which has Herbert taking the ball, passing it, and referencing Demon Slayer with the uses of his breathing power, and throwing with the strength of One for All from My Hero Academia, specifically All Might's United States of Smash. And here we go! That's everything I managed to overanalyze in a 2-minute video. Let me know if I missed out anything in the comments, and if I have to give what is my favorite reference in it, it's definitely gotta be a hard tie between the Falcons one, Week 9, and Week 7 with the Seattle Seahawks. What was your favorite burn out of this? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys next time. My name is Well Dressed Gem. See ya!